Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat?
Ricky Williams changed his name. No, seriously. Former Saints running back, the 1998 Heisman Trophy winner, the guy who for whom Mike Ditka traded an entire draft. Of course, donned a dress on a cover of, was it ESPN the magazine or SI? I don't remember exactly. But Ricky Williams has said that he's changed his name. He was a guest on the Dan Le Batard show, and Ricky Williams, who's his birth name is Eric Williams, E-R-R-I-C-K, is Ricky Williams' given name. And he changed his name. He's gone to the Social Security office and changed his name to Eric Miron, M-I-R-O-N, which is his wife's last name. So Ricky Williams has changed his name to take his wife's last name. He said he kind of did it for relational stability and all that sort of stuff. So regardless of how you feel about it, Ricky Williams kind of has always been a little bit of an odd cat. We know that he was diagnosed with social anxiety disorder during his playing days with the Saints. But even when he was at the University of Texas, just such a stud, man. When he set the college football career rushing mark, I still remember watching the game against Texas A&M when he broke off a long touchdown run around the left side for a score, which was the record setter. He was sensational. And, I mean, Mike Ditka did him no favors. And expectations, of course, always sort of are bred, out of the reality, or expectations dictate reality is probably a better way to say it. But Ricky Williams played 38 games for the Saints, rushed for over 3,000 yards. Saints traded him to Miami, and he left in 2010 as a free agent, missed 2 seasons, and then returned with the Baltimore Ravens. In his career, Ricky Williams, or Ricky Miron now, rushed for 10,009 yards in his career. He had 66 rushing touchdowns, and he had over 300 catches for 2,600 yards in his career. Ricky Williams was a really, really good professional football player. For perspective, Ricky Williams ran for 10,009 yards in his career. He is one of only 31 backs in the history of the NFL, one of only 31 in history to rush for 10,000 yards. Incredible. So as I mentioned, expectations sort of dictate reality. Ricky Williams, Heisman Trophy winner, set the college football career rushing record, and then went in the first round of the Saints. We all know the story. Rushed for 10,000 yards. Largely, people consider Ricky Williams a bust or his career a bust, whatever. Ron Dayne, a year later, broke Ricky Williams' college career rushing mark, won the Heisman Trophy. Ron Dayne in his pro career rushed for 3,700 yards. He's number 250 all time in the history of the NFL. People don't consider Ron Dayne a bust because of what the expectations were and what they were on Ricky Williams. He had a very good pro career. I mean, there's only 30 running backs in the history of the National Football League that ran for more yards than Ricky Williams, and he took a 2-year hiatus when he went to go live on a beach in Australia and smoke weed. God bless him. Do you, man. Be happy. But he was a really, really good football player, and obviously had the injury with New Orleans in 2000 as well. But, man, it's so similar. I think of, A-Rod with the Yankees or Leonard Fournette at LSU, guys who were spectacular, but whenever you come in with such outsized expectations, it's almost impossible ever to live up to them. I mean, A-Rod was a multiple-time MVP and a World Series champion with the Yankees, but he was never really beloved because he could never live up to the expectation that was set for him. And I know there was the steroids and all that stuff as well. And then Leonard Fournette was the highest-rated player ever to sign with LSU, and he was a guy that we had talked about since he was in the 8th grade. So when he got on campus, even the amazing 2015 season he had, rushing for 1,000 yards as a freshman, which I'm jogging my memory. I don't know if it had ever been done that a freshman had rushed for 1,000 yards at LSU, or if it had been decades since it had been done. I mean, Leonard Fournette was sensational, but what the expectations were and then how 2015 ended, we sort of forget how great he was. But same goes for Ricky Williams, who has changed his name now to Ricky Miron, M-I-R-O-N. And oddly enough, he said he did it about a year and a half ago. It just, I guess, hadn't told anybody. But if he is officially no longer Ricky Williams, he is, according to the government, Ricky Miron, M-I-R-O-N. Still a Heisman Trophy winner, still a former Saints first-round pick, still a 10,000-yard rusher in the history of the NFL, which didn't happen much.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.